Crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Perfectly timed.
End of the first over. The batting team are now on 6 for 9.
Afridi, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Drilled that one away. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the over. The batting team are now 14 for 0.
Rabada from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged it, no one there. Could be four.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Coley has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Off the middle of the bat.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Good shot, a beauty.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for four.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Couldn't get it through the field. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Power and precision in that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Cuts that off well in the infield.
The score is now 2 for 1.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Goes over the top with that shot.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Can't get that outside the ring field. Bolt has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Perfectly timed.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Good shot, a beauty. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle. and raced to the boundary.
Bolt from the south end. Square drive lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover field.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Bolt too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. A new bowler is coming into the attack. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
He's got their tail up. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Afridi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Beats the field with a great shot. Drilled that one away.
Entered the over.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Afridi coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Bold, stunning delivery.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Afridi over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary, the moment it hit the bat.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now on playing 2 for 4.
Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. And out. Superb bowling.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
And the innings comes to an end. The Royals will need 98 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Akhtar coming in.
Outside edge, but it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. But ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the field with a great shot.
Showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Royals are 8 for 1. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Got that away nicely.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Butler has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Bowling fielders look really confident. Boomer with a huge appeal. Perfectly timed.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Finds the edge. 11 runs added there. The Royals 19 for 1. Akhtar from the south end. Straight to the fielder. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Thick edge, no, that's racing away. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the over. The Royals are 26 for 1. Ashwin, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Nice shot, straight to gully. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. That's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Huge edge. Someone different now to bowl it. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitch. Pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge. End of the over. The Royals 50 for 2. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Edge, but it drops safely. Start. The left-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Huge edge.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Doesn't beat the infield. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Simple catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Straight to the fielder. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. Finds the edge. Crash. Beautiful bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. 6 runs added in that over. The Royals are 65 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Big edge. Start with a huge appeal. Fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Boomerang from the south end. Really confident. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Well, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Edged it. Afridi staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Beats the field with a great shot.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Showed good composure to wait on that slow ball and then find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Bowling fielders look really confident.
Have to go for it now.
You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands. Oh, quick hands. That's gone.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Couldn't get it through the field.
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved victory, I'd say.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.